Hello, people of Earth, Asher here, and welcome to my next video on my mental health thing, whatever. And we are currently going to be talking about my experience on Abilify. Now, Abilify is an antipsychotic, usually used as a mood stabilizer in bipolar disorder. Now, it is usually only approved in the manic phase of bipolar disorder. However, it is also approved or also useful in the sometimes in the depressive phase of bipolar disorder, as in my case. So in my case, it has been very effective in the depressive phase, mainly at a specific dose. It seems like my sweet spot is actually in a dose that doesn't actually isn't actually made 7.5 milligrams. Um, at that dose, for some reason, that's the sweet spot. That's the dose, the minimum dose anyway, that it just seems to treat my symptoms with the minimal side effects. And yeah, it's just really been a great drug for me. It's one of those that just has changed my life. It was actually the first psychiatric drug that I've been on since being diagnosed with bipolar 2 disorder. Um, Once I was diagnosed, my psychiatrist immediately put me on it. And I've noticed right away a huge difference. Even though I wasn't on 7.5 right away, I was on 5. 5 milligrams was not enough. And it took a while for us to actually increase to 7.5 because it was kind of a hard dose to when I increased to the 7.5, it made a huge difference in my in like it was like a snap of a finger at one day. It was like just one day, just bam, I just felt better. I just wanted to clarify, it wasn't the day I started 7.5, it was a few weeks after I started 7.5. I don't want to make it seem like the drug works like immediately, because it doesn't work that way. No, it takes a while for it to work, but like my depression lifted and then just suddenly I just felt better. It was the end of February of 2022, and I just immediately felt better. Then towards what was it, 2023, around fall, we tried going off of it. Specified why we went off of it. So the reason why we tried going off of it was because we were trying to see if we needed it anymore, because we had added some other medication that we were hoping would try to that had less side effects, that we were hoping would maybe try to cover for it, because we were having some side effects with the Abilify, because we were using a higher dose of the Abilify at that point. We were using 15, or was it 15 or 20 milligrams? I don't remember, but it was a really high dose, and we were trying to see if we could get rid of it. But anyways, back to the video. And that's when things went south. And I started having some negative symptoms, or some bad symptoms. I shouldn't say negative symptoms. That's a different term. Um, so bad symptoms, ended up becoming, it ended up developing into psychosis. I thought people could read my mind, and I thought people were out to get me. And that obviously is not good. You're not supposed to be having things like that happen to you. Um, and yeah, I was very scared of people. So we went back on it, and I cleared up. I noticed it was starting to cause sleep problems, and I figured it out that it was causing the sleep problems, and I tried going off of it again. And once again, it started causing depressive symptoms. Didn't cause psychosis this time, but I became very depressed. And and so once again, went back on it, found the dose that worked for me, 7.5 milligrams, and was doing fine, doing good, doing good now. And that was just very recently, like beginning like 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago actually. And and yeah, and this is, now we're here. Now we're here. I feel so much better. Um, I feel much more stable. I've been sleeping again. I've been eating again. Um, I've been able to focus for a while. Like for the most of the month of December, I was not eating like most meals of the day. Like there would be weeks where I'm pretty sure I was only eating like 4 meals during the entire week. And obviously, there's reasons why that's not good. Like I would get like tingling feelings in my fingers, and I knew what it was. I knew it was because I wasn't eating, but I just I just didn't care. I just didn't care that I wasn't eating. I just um and I lost a lot of weight. I think I lost like 20 to 25 pounds during that time, and people noticed that I lost a lot of weight. And so they said, Dayton, you look quite a bit slimmer. And I was like, yeah, I know. Someone is vacuuming upstairs. Anyways, so yeah, Abilify's been a life changer for me. Um, obviously, obviously, different drugs are going to work for different people. I know that there's been a lot of people who say that Abilify is the most terrible drug ever. Never take it. It's going to ruin your brain. But um, yeah, it is really a good drug. Um, at least in my opinion. Um, anyways, I would like to hear your guys' experience with Abilify or whatever drug you're taking and what's worked for you. Um, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment. I would like to hear what your guys' experiences with medication has been. And yeah, thank you for watching and see you later.